Lindsey, nice to see you.
Hey guys, good to see both of you too. Just off the top of that half hour, you're talking about parenting. I literally just looked over at Brooklyn and was like, when was the last time you brushed your hair? Like, I don't remember when you brushed your hair. She's laughing at me right now. Hair's on my mind because we all kind of need help.
Yeah.
And we're wondering when the hair salons are going to reopen. And then not only that, but what is it going to look like? Like, what is that experience going to be? How different is it going to be? Chevello is a hair salon. They've got 4 locations in the GTA, so Toronto and Greater Toronto area, and they have 2 locations in Vancouver. And we're on their website, and they've got some new regulations, which, by the way, I'm going to read these to you, but keep in mind, like, a lot of salons, they're just going to have to totally revamp how they're taking in their clients. Let me read you some of the changes that are going to be in place. No beverages, no bags allowed. There'll be no waiting room. So how it's going to function when you have your booked appointment, you're going to be outside of the salon. They will let you in for your appointment time. There will be no charging stations, no magazines, no blowouts, no massages. Chevello, I should mention, has sort of like an added service where they give you massages right before you go and get your hair washed. No makeup touch-ups as well. Really nothing that interactive. You will only be able to bring in your phone and your method of payment. Of course, I'm assuming touchless is going to be the option that is most wanted. You must show up with, this is interesting, with clean, dry hair. You cannot have any product in it. Clients will have their temperature taken. That's a huge change. Stylists will be wearing personal protective equipment. And as you can imagine, it's going to be every second chair. You won't have somebody sitting right beside you. Every other station will be used. So when is this all going to happen? Well, Alberta salons and barbershops, this is part of their phase 1, which means that salons and barbershops could open May 14th, which, by the way, is Thursday. Saskatchewan could open as early as May 19th. That's part of their phase 1. And then BC, their plan was, last I heard, was open in mid-May. It's going to be an entirely different experience. But, you know, I think a lot of people, whatever shape that takes, I think a lot of us will be really excited to get back in there, get some, you know, touch-ups.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it, too. You had a picture of the Chevello where I got my very first haircut in the city of Toronto almost 20 years ago.
Oh, really?
Yes, indeed.
Oh, wow. And they're still here. And that's the thing. We want to make sure that these places still exist, and we support the small businesses and the larger businesses as well, but especially the ones in your neighborhood. We just have to reform how we're going to do things, and we want to make sure that they feel supported.
And if my mother is watching, Mom, I love you, I respect you. I will be getting a haircut, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Does she not like it?
Does she like the long hair?
She likes it like this.
She likes it long, and she says it makes me look like an adult. Makes me look like an adult. Sorry, Mom, it's getting cut, and it's getting cut at the first opportunity. And on that note, let's say hello to Kelsey. Hello, Kels.
Hey, Kels. Hey, guys. I hear ya on the haircut front. I feel like I'm getting more scraggly as the day goes on, and that the roots are getting longer and longer. But
it's ombre.
We're all in this together.
It's reverse.
It's ombre. Yeah, unintentional ombre. I saw some salons in Alberta also posting about how they have the plexiglass between the stalls now, or between the stations. And so I think, like the grocery store, it's going to be a very different experience when we go. And I'm very curious. I'm very, very curious. That's for sure.
I will show up with dripping wet hair as long as somebody would please cut it. It's like now sitting on my shoulder, so just keeps doing this.
You can't have wet hair. Can I tell you? This is one of the rules, Anne-Marie. You have to show up with dry hair.
But can I tell you,
and that's what's so interesting.
I would show up with it dripping wet.
I wonder if they would put us in a plexiglass box and they just put their hands in with rubber gloves and cut from the inside.
Oh man. Yeah. I tell you though, for the entire time we've been on the air, Anne-Marie, I've been saying to you, are you ever going to grow your hair long? And I can't believe it took a pandemic for that to actually happen.
That's what it took.
It took a pandemic.
Thanks for watching. If you like this, be sure to subscribe here.
And you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.